Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a flip through of my finished February Creative Daily Journal where I used, and I think I threw the box away finally. No, hold on. Oh. I didn't throw the box away, but it was buried. Where I use this scrapbooking kit, and all I have left is the washi tape, which is fine, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers, and it was just yeah, all the paper. I got rid of all the paper. So when we do the flip through, I'm going to see if I can get rid of these stickers. The washi tape is fine. It'll just go in my washi tape drawer. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, I used that kit and I decorated the cover. I did go through then and actually decorate like the inside and stuff just so I could get rid of the rest of the paper. I wanted to try and use the entire kit. So we're gonna peel this off here and just lay it there. I'm not worried about it. All right, so on the first, I read a few books. Don't think too much, just do what makes you happy. Always, please. Okay, my anxiety was really, really bad at the beginning, like the first 3 weeks of February. It's really bad, and I painted my desk. Oh no, I got the paint for my desk. I barely slept. But I said, because I'm a mom, I still got up and did crap because, you know, I'm a mom. And this was the month of keeping myself accountable in my journal and my planner, by the way, and my Fitbit app to make sure I got back to working out because the doctor, once I went to the doctor and he put me in a boot, he told me I could work out. Here's the little gift I made my kid. I made him a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with chips. It's what he has every day he has off. Here's a picture of my desk. It went from a gray to a very pale gray, which I'm not sure I even like this color. Like it's sealed and it's just a mess already, and I'm not exactly happy with it, but whatever. It does help with filming. Oh, and this is when I told my kid he had to get new fries because his fries went up to $4.50 a bag. Like, you need to eat some cheap fries. Oh, you see, when did I get to be the age that I got to hear all about Bob's bathroom issues? If you didn't see this journal with me, spoiler alert. Okay, spoiler alert. My dad asked for taco tortilla soup, and he never does that, so that's what I made. I read 3 books. Also, spoiler alert, this was the month I read 50 freaking books. Let's not talk about it. Okay, here it was. Welp, it's been a effing day. Yep, Bob had to go to the ER for a bowel obstruction. So that was fun. He was in the ER for a while, and then here's the ER sticker, and then it was just bad when he got home. It was bad. We're not going to discuss it anymore. Then the boyfriend took the dog to the vet, the big dog to the vet, and I said he has to always take the big dog to the vet because she was so chill with him, and she's not chill with anybody else. We watched Maggie Moore's. We both really liked it. This we got at Aldi, so good, and I read Garlic and the Vampire. It was such a cute middle grade graphic novel. I gave it 5 stars. It was so cute. Okay, and it's all about mental health. It was so cute, and I read The Girl on the Ground. I'm not going to tell you what books I read because I am at the end of the video going to flip through my reading journal. Okay, so my dad was doing better. I had to go to PT. This says, this is the prompt week from Feb and June 5. It's hashtag Feb and June 5, I believe. What is one thing you want to achieve this week? I wanted to get through all my workouts and physical therapy, and I did. And then here, look, I just did bullet points because I forgot what we did. I didn't have really anything to say. What TV show, movie have you been meaning to watch? Season 3 of Only Murders in the Building. I wait till it's over and then I forgot about it. So we went to Joann's, we went to Ollie's. I had my ortho appointment, so I had one more month of a boot, and I have my ortho appointment on the 5th of this month, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be in my boot longer. My snacky plate. This one, find a picture from a book or magazine that makes you happy, add it to your journal. Piglet. Piglet's my favorite. I hope one day you care for yourself the way you care for other people. Me too. Day 560 of a headache. We ate these Dunkin' chocolates. Listen, I don't like white chocolate or raspberry, but they were pretty good. Ugh. Just all kinds of stuff happened. It's just a day. This is when my boyfriend told me I gave my son no restrictions. And it made me feel like he was calling me a bad mom. And I said, I'm a good mom. Who cares if he curses? Society is who thinks words like fuck are bad when they didn't start off as curse words. To me, the only bad words are any kind of slurs. Anything that is racist or calling somebody something when they are mentally or physically challenged, that to me is a bad word. Not saying what society deems bad words. That's just my opinion. My kid wants to curse, he can curse. I don't care. And I let him start cursing when he was like 11, 12. I didn't care. He was going to curse no matter what. So most kids do. This was day 560 of a headache. Oh, this was my grandparents' news story came out. And it was all lies. All lies! What was one journaling supply you haven't used in a while? Use it today. I used this marker. That was about it. You see me reading, right? And yet you speak. Oh, it makes me so angry. Let's not talk about it. It makes me so bad. Anyway, my grandparents had this news story for Valentine's Day because they were married 70 years. And I was crying and laughing at the same time. My grandfather gave his wrong age, when they met, how long my grandfather was in the Army or, the Navy, because he's a Navy vet. And how many grandchildren they have. I was just, it was so bad. It was so good, yet so bad at the same time. Oh, I started using dip nails. I watched Lover, Stalker, Killer. My mom got me this eye mask, and I use it every single night before I go to bed. Every night. This says, what do you love about yourself? And when I did my video, I said nothing. So we're going to stick with that. But yeah, I use that every single night before I go to bed. When I'm ready to close my eyes and go to bed, I put that on and it most of the time, it relaxes me so much I fall asleep. Oh, the basement drain overflowed. Oh, God. I read Bride, 5-star book. Amazing. My kid wanted, we got sheets for lunch. That's what we got. We got sheets for lunch. But yeah, the basement overflowed. So it had to sit there for days till we could get somebody out. I needed to get my meds up. I'm falling down the spiral for way too long. It's totally true, but I'm doing a little bit better now. I don't know what was going on then. It could have just been everything. It was the Super Bowl. Day 564 of a headache. Here we went to Target, right? No, we went to the mall. And we went to a little German restaurant at the mall, and you can get hot dogs, you can get little snacky stuff and sit in the mall, or you can go in the restaurant. I got a coffee, and we got some hot dogs and french fries. It was the first time that we have actually eaten at a restaurant since before COVID. Is that not crazy? Oh, here I got these little roses, Lego roses for my kid for Valentine's Day. Says, I stopped explaining myself when I realized that other people only understand from their level of perception. Totally true. This is when my kid called off, too, because we got snow and our roads hadn't been plowed. Day 567 of a headache. Oh, we were trying to combat the smell in the basement. It was so bad. This is when we ripped out the carpet, too, because the carpet got ruined. I read 4 books. Let's not discuss it. Many people, myself among them, feel better at the mere sight of a book. Totally true. I had to go with my dad to the store this day. The basement still smelled. It smelled bad for so long. So long it smelled bad. I went to Costco with my mom. Book hangover. Inability to start a new book because you're still living in the last book's world. Here I skipped my workout and I said, be nice to yourself, because I always get mad at myself for skipping my workout. Oh, we also got more pork belly. I love pork belly. Do you guys love pork belly? It's so good. It's so hard to find around here, but Costco had a ton. Let's see, I watched They Call Him Mostly Harmless. Day 570 of a headache. No, that's not right, is it? Yeah. My son was sick. I heard him. I was doing laundry and I heard him coughing and I went, oh, kid's sick. And he still has his cough. He literally has that 30-day cough. It's been lingering. And he did end up calling out of work on that Monday, but he called them. It was a whole thing. Here, I took this picture of myself. I don't know why. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. with my watch vibrating and I was so confused, especially when I looked down and I saw my kid's name. He was calling me in pain, told me he had a bad headache all day. I went in his room, gave him Advil, laid with him for a bit, and then got him my eye mask. Put it on him, turned his light off, and let him be until the 15 minutes were up. He said it really helped and he finally was able to get some sleep. Unfortunately, then I couldn't sleep, but whatever. Ooh, our dessert. So my boyfriend is obsessed with this dessert that he saw David Chang on that live Netflix show make, and it's a donut that you heat up in a pan, top with ice cream and whipped cream, and that ice cream was made in our creamy, and it was, I'm telling you, if you have a creamy, put some pie filling in and freeze that and use that on the sorbet setting, and it is amazing. So this was peach pie filling and it was amazing. And we watched the bubble. I fell asleep. He still wants me to watch the end. I fell asleep with like 20 minutes left to go. I was so tired. Oh, my brother got his gallbladder removed on this day. And this is when my son called work. Told him he was sick, but he's willing to come in. And they said, please do not come in. And I said, it's probably because when he was in December, when he had vacation, somebody came in with COVID and gave everybody COVID. So I had physical therapy this day. It was super busy. We ran some errands. My kid went to work this day, but then got sent home early. Oh, and we got some Thomas croissant bread. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's croissant bread. It's delicious. We made French toast out of it. It was amazing. I'm not antisocial. I just prefer books over people. Totally true. Oh, I also made cheesecake. That was that. I made cheesecake and I had a rest day because I was feeling blah. Here we go. Oh, my kid got Chili's because I was sick. Then I got the cold finally. And all three of us, the boyfriend started with his cold, then the kid, and then me. And all of us had different symptoms. It was so weird. Don't be afraid to start over. It is a brand new opportunity to rebuild what you truly want. I got new glasses on this day. And I'm obsessed with them. I love them. And I was still sick. Sunsets are proof that endings can be beautiful too. Day 575 of a headache. Oh, look at that. Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, this is the... Listen, I decorated, and somehow I decorated both pages. So all I had was this little... Oh, so my kid came in and asked for wavy hair shampoo. I said, your hair's not wavy. In his defense, it is wavy, but it's not like, not that I thought he would need wavy hair shampoo. Anyway, I got him wavy hair shampoo, and he's like, feel how soft my hair is, Mom, all the time. Feel how soft my hair is, Mom. I'm like, yep, so soft. I was still sick. I bought a new laptop. My old laptop couldn't handle my new camera. See, my camera died. My old camera died. Had to buy a new camera. My old computer that I bought in 2016 could no longer handle my new camera. So everything was glitching and freezing and everything. So I had to buy a new laptop. My dad got me meds because I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep and could not breathe for days. So I did not sleep for days because my nose was just blocked up tight. I couldn't get anything. Not a single little sniff of air through. It was so bad. And my laptop came. Like, it took one day. No workout, still sick. I didn't work out the entire time I was sick. My opinion is when you're sick, you should, especially if you can't breathe, don't work out if you can't breathe, okay? Don't do that. But also, you need to, like, rest to get better. That's my opinion anyway. I slept because my dad got me those meds, so I actually slept, and then I had all the energy in the world. I ran the dishwasher, washed the dishes, cleaned out the pantry, cleaned out the one cabinet, cleaned the kitchen and bathroom, mopped the floors, made me and the boyfriend lunch, prepped the meatloaf for dinner, washed dishes again, cleaned out the dog's toys, made dinner, washed dishes again, emptied the dishwasher, swept the back porch. I did so much. Plus I had to get a USB hub. My new laptop only has 2 ports and I need 3. So I just got a hub. I made cheesecake again, and we went to Walmart. Let's not talk about it. So we went to Walmart for an oil change, and on the app you can make an appointment. So the boyfriend made an appointment for the oil change, and we get to Walmart, and the guy cops an attitude and says, "We don't do appointments here." And my boyfriend's like, "But I have an appointment." And the guy's, "Yeah, I don't care what you have. We don't do that here." It was bad. I wanted to smack the guy. There's such thing as customer service. If he would have been like, "I'm so sorry, I don't know why that happened, but we honestly don't do appointments here. I can try to squeeze you in." Instead, he's like, "It's going to be 2 hours. I have a tire change and an oil change." Really? 2 hours? 2 people? Okay. My dad said first thing in the morning he wanted takeout, which I'm cool with, and then he gave me a list of all the places we could choose and what he would want from each. He does that all the time. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right, here we go. My kid had a dentist appointment. He had his first cavity in like 10 years. Seriously. He had his first cavity in like 10 years. And it was funny because the day before he's like, "I don't want to go to the dentist." And I said, "Too bad, you have to go to the dentist." And he's like, "I mean, why do you even have to go to the dentist? As long as you brush your teeth, like you're fine." And I'm like, "No, you got to go to the dentist." And then he goes to the dentist and comes home and he's like, "I have a cavity." I was like, "Oh, but I thought if you brushed your teeth, you're fine." But it was his first cavity in like 10 years. But he's like, I'm like, "Ain't that what you told me?" Okay, last day. It is a leap year this year. I mean, you all know that, but it threw me off all day. Am I the only one? It totally threw me off. Honestly, I had no clue what was going on because there was an extra day in the month. Like, literally not okay. Not okay. Leap years suck. Okay, a hungry stomach, an empty pocket, and a broken heart can teach the best lessons of life. Also, do you guys watch Sorted Foods? Let me find a spot for this while I tell you this story. Do you guys watch Sorted Foods? It is a YouTube channel with 4 friends, and they cook. I'm going to plop this here. There we go. They cook, they test all kinds of gadgets, all these kinds of things. Well, the other day, they had a video, and the one guy was making air fryer chicken nuggets, and he used a kind of batter to make the chicken nuggets. And I'm like, that's really smart. He mixed water and flour because they didn't have eggs. It was a challenge. They didn't have eggs. So he mixed water and flour and then dipped it into breadcrumbs. He said something I never thought of before, that an air fryer will not always brown your breadcrumbs. So add oil to the breadcrumbs itself to get them brown and crispy. Never thought of that. But he mixed the flour and water, and he said you could do flour and egg and make a batter to dip his chicken in. So I did it with my pork chops last night. Never again am I doing flour, egg, breadcrumbs. Nope. Never again. Okay? From now on, a batter. I mixed flour, my seasonings, 2 eggs, and I thinned it out with some water because I added the perfect amount of flour, but it needed to be looser. It needed to be like a thin, kind of like a looser pudding is how I thought of it. Okay? A little loose pudding. And they came out, and then I fried them, and they came out so good. All right. Let's flip in here. I'm up to 83 books for the year. Let's not talk about it. I read 3 this month, rereads. I believe was 13 this month. That might have been last month. I don't know. I filled in some of my A to Z challenge. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only have 10 more letters to fill in. And I read 2 of my 24 and 24, Ali Hazelwood's Bride and Vera Curion's A Step Past Darkness. So that's done. Here is my February I need to white out. I need to white this out. I kept writing the wrong book title in, so let me just white this. Oh no. That's it. Correction tape done. Okay. So these are my, and then I realized you could see the marker through. So I switched to colored pencil. So this is February and this is February, and March will start here. So that's an overview of everything I've read in February. I filled out 2 for my book bingo, a romance reread, which was Bet Me, and a graphic novel, Garlic and the Vampire. I also read Garlic and the Witch. All right, here we go. I read every single day in February. Every day. I read 50 books, 14,297 pages, and I read 29 days. I had a 3.56 average star rating. I had 7 5-stars, no 4.5s, 25 4-stars, 2 3.5s, 6 3-stars, 8 2-stars, and 2 1-stars. I read 6 romance, 28 LGBTQ plus books, 9 thriller mysteries, 2 horrors, 2 YA, 1 nonfiction, and 2 graphic novels. I read 5 physical books and 45 ebooks, no audio this month. 5 of them I owned, 10 were from Libby, 30 from KU. My KU subscription is up though right now, so no more KU books until I get another subscription. I usually let it go like a month or 2, and then I'll get it again. 2 from Hoopla and 3 from NetGalley. My most shelved book was my reread of Bet Me, and my least shelved was the last book that I read for February, and it was 10 hours to go, and I read one last book to get me to 50. Okay, so we started with Hemlock Island. I gave it 3 stars. It's by Kelly Armstrong. It was a horror book. Lucky Bounce by Kate Neri from Libby. It was an LGBTQ plus hockey romance. It's a 4-star book. Winging It by Ashlyn Kane and Morgan James. LGBTQ plus romance. I gave it 4 stars. The Girl in the Ground, which is a Nikki Hunt number 4 by Stacey Green. You know from the last month I was rereading them. I'm reading them all, but I had to stop because KU. I don't like KU anymore. So 4 stars. And then these are all LGBTQ plus romances. Beyond Time by Lee McCormick, 3 stars. Emergency Kiss of Fire by Andrew Gray, 3 stars. The Straight Game by Milana Spencer, 2 stars. Until We Meet Again by Christina Lee, 4 stars. Seasons Change by Kate Neri, 4 stars. Wrong Number, Right Woof by Colby Dunbar, 1 crappy star. Okay. Garlic and the Vampire, Garlic and the Witch, by Bree Polson. The 2 graphic novels I read this month, both 5 stars. I usually give graphic novels 5 stars. Something has to be majorly wrong with it. If you're going to take the time to draw that out and do a wonderful job on it, plus write a really good story, you get 5 stars. Bad Pucking Influence and Bad Pucking Roommate by Michelle Leonard. This one was the Colorado Bulldogs number 2. This was number 3. This got a 3 star. This got a 4 star. Rent Paid in Full, 2 stars. I said Miller was a stalker and a creep. There you go. Now you know. These are also all LGBTQ plus romances. Persuade You by Ashley Rain, 3 stars. Stupid Dirty by Aaron Russell, 4 stars. Two Straights Too Many by Romeo Alexander, 2 stars. Broken by Andy Jackson, 3 stars. His Secret Obsession by Milan Spencer, 1 star. Is that in there twice? Or is it just, oh. Okay, so I don't really like this author because I give him a 2 star and a 1 star. Don't Bang Your Stepbro by D.D. Jameson is 4 stars. It is LGBTQ plus. Bride by Allie Hazelwood. I said I loved this so much. Misery, an outcast vampire marries the alpha wolf Lo to align the wolves and vampires. So damn good. I especially love the little snippets at the beginning of each chapter. There's like a little snippet from Lo's point of view, and it's amazing. I should reread this because it was so good. It got 5 stars, and I bought it because I love me some Allie Hazelwood. Hooking the Captain, 3 stars by Kimberly Knight. If I would have known this was a duet, I wouldn't have read it, and by that I mean a duet following the same couple. And I said, Coop had no balls to tell an acquaintance he's changed. F off, I love him. Then it ends on a cluster fuck of a cliffhanger, and the next book comes out 3/15/24, and I have to read the next book because it ended on a freaking cliffhanger. So mad. And what I mean by that, I don't read descriptions of books, especially if this book was following a cup of two people that were in another book. So I didn't read the description, and it was a freaking duet. Oh, I don't mind reading duets, but I want them both to be out before I read them. Okay, that so I can go right into the next one if I want to. Unhinged by Vera Valentine. Yes, you heard. Have you heard about this book? This is an erotic door romance. Yeah, yep. She has relations with a door knob. It was 71 pages, and I'm telling you, you have to read it. I gave it 2 stars. You have to read it. And then this is the Unexpected series, books 1 through 4. Wit, Sem, Emery, Luke. These all got 4 stars. They're LGBTQ plus romances, and it's by Cora Rose. Then the Unexpected series, books 5 through 8. Lex, Colin, Diablo, Ben. All of them got 4 stars except Diablo. Yeah, there you go. The Nerd and the Ex-Con by Sage Abbott, who is it's a pen name for Gianna Holmes. It is LGBTQ plus romance. This was my last KU book of my subscription. I gave it 2 stars, and I said, please listen, if you're going to read this book had too many issues. How do you call yourself someone's best friend if you go against their wishes behind their back for 7 years? And then 2, what the fuck was the author thinking that it was okay for the MC to apologize to his ex? Listen, trigger warnings, big time for abuse, okay? I don't usually like to tell people anything about a book, but this is important. If this, you're looking at it going, oh, well, oh, look, let's see what this book is about. Trigger warning, okay? 50-50 by Steve Kavanaugh. This is the Eddie Flynn number 5. And I said would have been a 5-star if he wouldn't have killed off a certain character. How could you? Yeah, how could you? How could you, Steve Kavanaugh? How could you? Such a good book, though. So good. The Last Close Call by Laura Griffin. 4 stars. It was a thriller. I got it on Libby. Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. 4 stars. I got it on Libby. And it's a horror. It's in the title. It's a horror. 8 Perfect Murders was a reread by Peter Swanson. I own this one. It's 4 stars. It's a thriller, and if you want to read this book, these books are mentioned in the story, and it also spoils these books. Okay? So if you're interested in reading this book, and you're interested in reading any of these books, read the book first before you read this book. Okay? Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. This is her newest one, book Big Shots number 1, romance, obviously. I got it on Libby, and I said, Tessa Bailey can do no wrong. She can't. She can do no wrong. My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine, 2 stars. I was equal parts bored and interested at the same time. The boredom overtook the interest. Would not try this author again unless I forget. Totally true. Prior Bad Acts by Tammy Hogue. This is another one that I own. It's a thriller, and I said Tammy Hogue knows how to weave an amazingly complex story that keeps you reading and the book flies by. Totally true. Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. I give it 5 stars. It comes out on the 5th of this month. This was a NetGalley arc, and it's a mystery. It comes out on the 5th. Said this was a roller coaster ride I didn't want to get off of. Here's my other reread, Bet Me by Jennifer Cruzy. It is a romance. I own it. 5 stars. I said this one will forever be one of my favorite romance books. Min and Cal were meant for each other, and I'm always satisfied with the end. At the end of the book, she basically is like, here's the future and what happens, and I love that. I read New Kids on the Block, 40th Anniversary Celebration by Selena Fragasi. It was a NetGalley arc. Again, it comes out April 23rd. That's my kid's birthday. It comes out on my kid's birthday. If you're an NKOTB fan, highly recommend. I gave it 4 stars. You Shouldn't Be Here by Lauren Toman. I don't know how to pronounce that. This was another NetGalley arc. It comes out July 9th. I'm sorry, I read this way ahead of time, and I said I really hope this gets the reads it deserves when it's released. It had so many questions, and the answers were amazing, and not all what was expected, and I loved the ending, especially the parts I didn't see coming. It was a mystery thriller. It was good. A Step Past Darkness by Vera Kurian. This is her 2nd novel. I read her debut, and I loved her debut. This is a thriller, and it's out now, so I gave 4 stars. The Girls from Hush Cabin by Marie Hoy Kenny. I gave 4 stars. I believe this is a debut novel. And I read it on Hoopla. And it's YA. Better Hate Than Never by Chloe Leese. It's the Wilmot Sisters #2. I never read #1. I don't know if I want to. But #2 sounded interesting. I gave it 4 stars. It's a romance. I read it on Libby. 10 Hours to Go by Keely Parrick. This was the one. It was 288 pages, and I'm like, I can finish this before midnight, and it counts for March. I'm gonna do it. And I gave it 2 stars. It's YA, and I read it on Hoopla. I've never heard of it. It came out this year. Never heard of this author. Never heard of this book. There were some problems, and that's why it got 2 stars. Only reason I got 2 stars is because there were some problems. That's it. And that is all of February. And look, I don't have very much left of this journal. I'm hoping this gets me to at least through April, but I doubt it. Maybe I won't read 50 books in April. But there you go. There is my February Creative Daily Journal finished, and my flip through of my reading journal. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you also enjoy the little flip through of my reading journal, especially if you're a reader. I'm an avid reader. Like you saw, 50 books. I've read 83 books so far in 2024. I do nothing but read. So I hope you enjoy that too. And I think this month I'm going to try using stamps. That's my kid. Freaking kid. He just texted me, phone's on 3%. Good luck texting me. What am I going to text you for? Oh, I should have texted him to bring me a frap. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. When you like and comment, it really helps my stuff get seen, and I appreciate it when you do that. And I appreciate every one of you who comment all the time. It means a lot to me. So thank you so very much, and have a great rest of your day.